You can call me stupid. Listen, you can call me sheep. You can say I'm lazy. You can say I'm weak. 'Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, deep.
Welcome to WNBA Swish. I'm Sean Schultz.
I'm Asia.
Sorry, Dark.
I'm KBG.
Brad, and it's Brad from Houston.
Boom.
Brad from Houston. Brad, I hear you're going to be on a new version of The Bachelor this fall. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, Sean. Yes, yes.
Oh, damn.
Monday nights on
Okay.
ABC.
What did we all think of All Star?
Amazing.
It was very fun.
It was
I
good.
think it was
even-
awesome.
I mean, I had to cover the game, so yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Seeing
When
BG
BG
play.
Yeah. BG.
Yeah, welcome back.
Seeing her smile, seeing her have fun.
Oh, yeah. And her
Such-
dunk.
Go ahead.
The dunk,
dunk?
she made.
Yeah, well, she said that NECA was supposed to dunk with her, but
Yeah.
yeah, Kelly, this is where editing comes in handy because your screen's frozen.
Oh man. Y'all can't see me?
You don't see us?
Look at that face.
It's frozen. I mean, my screen's frozen.
Kelly, you look like you're about to pounce on Eva Longoria because she's naked or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna pull the Angel Reese and the Caitlin Clark.
Damn.
Kelly moves his hand like this enough. He doesn't need to do it.
Hey, my screen's still frozen?
Sure is.
Yep.
Yes.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure somebody's messing with us up in heaven down here to cause annoyance and agitation.
Right. It's Snape.
Oh,
He's messing with the Wi-Fi and stuff.
He's coordinating with Dar's cats.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
What's up, Ziggy? How you doing, brother?
Aw.
I like Dar's cats. They have great personalities.
They do.
Loki, did that bunny go away yet?
But well, she was looking at it earlier, but now she's on her tree.
Okay, with All Star, well, we love the BG stuff.
Yeah.
There was some fan complaints about how quote unquote boring the game was. What do y'all think about that?
Well, there was no defense. There really wasn't. But I mean, if you think about it, it's all-star. It's not meant to be competitive. It's not meant to be, let's one up each other. They're just having fun. So
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
To me, that was enough to watch everybody have fun and smile.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was
Absolutely.
great. I was happy to
I-
see Cheyenne Parker in her first All-Star game.
She did
yeah,
pretty good.
kudos to her, you know?
Yeah.
And once again, Sloot didn't do shit, but
She had a few points. She had a few assists.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about Sloop because she could probably beat me up.
it's possible.
She has my address now, so
But you know who she can't seem to beat, whether it's in a game or the skills competition, is the Las Vegas Aces.
true.
Mhm.
True.
Dara, want to go kayaking?
No.
I'll go
Um,
kayaking with you, Sean.
Will you?
Not that this is root beer flavor, but okay.
I think Brad weighs about as much as the kayak. That's not a joke.
Oh yeah,
Right.
we can use him as a kayak. There you go. He's only 3 hours from me, so I'll kidnap him. We'll turn him into a kayak and go down the Guadalupe River.
Fantastic.
Sick bastard. Brad's going down somewhere. Yeah, that was my impression. It was just nothing that stuck out extraordinary with All Star. I think that it was great to see everybody happy, and the skills competition was more fun than I thought it would be.
How about
Absolutely.
Oh, that 3 point.
Rodanescu's
Yeah.
3-pointer record?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sabrina. Oh my God.
Have at it. What
That
y'all think?
was.
I
That
seriously
was.
thought Young was going to take it.
I thought Whitcomb, I think.
I thought Young too.
See, Dar's with me on this one.
Y'all are on the same team here, huh?
Yes, sir. We're ganging up on you.
Yep.
Team Stewie.
Team Stewart. Yeah, so that was pretty good on that. I mean, there's not too much to say about it. I mean, smiles and laughs and all that stuff is the best, you could hope for. Last year, I won't give the name, but there was a player that was in the tunnel. It was in Chicago, I think. And they were crying like right after the game. And I'm like, are you okay? Is something wrong? And they felt guilty for smiling during the game because Brittany had been detained. So that weight being lifted off, you could just see it and feel it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Plus that video of Brittany juking behind the commissioner.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was perfect.
iconic.
That was hilarious.
That was good.
Iconic.
That was
And you could see
hilarious.
her joy come out in a way that, not that she hasn't been happy this season, but you could see it come out a bit more than.
Yeah, in the game, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she deserves it, She's been through a lot, probably things that we don't even know about.
Locked in a cage.
Yep.
Pretty much where we want to put certain members of Swish that keep us on the phone for several hours a night.
And
Oh, we
as
won't go there.
No, we will not.
Okay.
And ABC announced that it was the host watch All-Star game in 16 years, 850,000 viewers, peaking at almost 1 million. So
Hey, there you go. Setting records,
There you go.
making views.
Aces know how to put on a party.
oh, they do.
We're so cool in Vegas, we didn't even use a buzzer. We used a DJ cue.
I know, right? Oh my
I
God.
thought that was a little
On cue.
confusing though, and it looked like they
Right?
were confused about it.
Sloot was confused. She doesn't go out, so she wouldn't know what a DJ.
Ah.
I'm with her there.
My thing was, I thought they were going for the 4-pointers too many times, and it's all like, come on.
I kind of
Yeah.
felt like a little bit like the 4-pointers took away some fun a little.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
felt like it made it kind of, in my honest opinion, that was the dull part for me, was they just kept going after 4-pointer after 4-pointer after 4-pointer. And it's all like, okay, all right, I'm getting tired of watching that.
Dark can shoot 4-pointers pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, me
wow.
and her, when we team up, especially when we throw the cats,
Yep.
Brad likes golfing because he definitely likes to get a hole in one.
But bump.
Well, there was a little bit more controversy because at the All-Star press conference, Kelsey Plum made some comments that it's not that she's against expansion, but she thinks there are other things that need to be fixed more, or that should take priority before expansion. What do y'all think?
I totally agree. I mean, there are things that need to go before expanding a team. And then once you do that, then you can expand the team and make things flow better, I think.
What things?
All things. Well, I mean, like, as far as like flight, practice facilities, this whole thing with maybe somewhat of a better pace. That way they don't have to go overseas,
Well, with those things, practice facilities, any revenue the league gets, the league can't build a practice facility. It has to be the team. So even if they
Oh.
wanted to, they couldn't do it.
Oh, gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
So they
With-
can't get a juice bar like the Aces?
mm-mm.
No. I
Juice
mean-
Bar is because of the Aces' wonderful ownership.
So let me get this straight. Where do we leave off though? Like it was expansion, right? I do think expansion does need to happen.
I totally respect Kelsey's point of view. You know, and just her in general, I do disagree with her because if you expand rosters, that's leaves you with basically 2 teams worth of players anyway, 24 players, because you got to do 2 a team. The charter flights, the money would not come from the league. It would partially, well, a quarter of it would come from the league. The rest would be off sponsorship. So it's sort of like the money that the league has wouldn't affect the things that Kelsey listed as her biggest concerns. And I would worry from a business standpoint, are you going to miss an opportunity to expand and capitalize on the momentum of the women's game?
Yeah.
I mean, mind if I ask this? If the iron is hot now, why not strike when iron is hot instead of waiting until it cools off?
I never want to hear the word strike again.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my point. But Brad, Dara, what do you guys think?
Well, if you heard the commissioner's press conference, she did quote say a lot more expansion details will be coming out, pretty soon or towards the end of the season. And I found that to be interesting.
Bullshit. Dara?
I think she's just blowing smoke though with that one. I think she's just kind of kicking the can down the road a little bit and going, okay, we'll
Yeah.
humor people by saying we're going to do this. And, but
Well, Brad, you've said you're kind of newer to the W, so
Yeah.
This lady has said at first that we would have expansion by the end of last year announced, then it was the end of this year, then it was the end of 2027, then it was the end of 2025, then it was the beginning of 2025, and now apparently there's some news at the end of this year again.
Something
yeah,
is not
she's
adding up
just-
though.
She's just bullshitting. Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah,
It's
for
just-
sure.
It's just not adding
I
up.
feel betrayed.
So I acknowledge all her complaints. I just think that you shouldn't miss an opportunity to maximize your product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
matters though. That's what gets people invested in the product.
Yeah, and
And
I see where you're
especially,
coming back.
and
Go ahead.
especially with the college basketball season coming up, you have the LSU
Yeah.
super team going into some amazing 2024 and 2025 draft classes too. So
Reese.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
2024's draft class, this isn't official, but I think it's going to be very underwhelming because people tend to forget all the players they're hyping all have an extra year of eligibility.
Yeah,
right.
that
That's
is
a
true.
game changer. That's a game changer.
2025.
So 2025 will be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2025.
Yeah,
mean,
that's
the
the
one-
year to look out for.
You mean the
Yep.
one James Wade traded his pick away for?
Yeah, it's
Tell me that no.
Oh boy.
That's why he's
So
coaching.
good.
That's why he's an assistant coach in Toronto.
so.
Toronto's a
Speaking of
great
which,
city.
what do you guys all think about Dwayne Wade having a stake in our team?
It's uneventful.
Man, it could have been better, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, most people didn't know Beyonce's dad owned the Sky, so that shows you how little impact a celebrity name can have if
Right.
they're not active.
So is
I
that the
didn't know
problem?
that.
Is that the problem
He
across
does.
the board? That
Matthew Knowles.
So is that a problem across the board that these celebrities, well-known celebrities, are not getting enough pub across the league or just certain teams?
No, I mean, I know people who know Dwayne, and I would imagine he's going to be very proactive, but if without majority control stake, there's little he can do, even if he is active.
Right.
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
be the most active owner in the league if he doesn't have that control. Not gonna
Well,
matter.
he's not the owner. No, you got to take a step back on that. He's not the owner.
Oh,
Even if he's buying into it, he's a stakeholder.
yes. Oh, my fault.
The owner is Michael Alter. He came up with some bizarre crap at the beginning of the season that I don't even understand. Darkin helped me with it, where the team ownership was changing to, I forget the lady's name, African-American young lady, 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
And then you didn't hear anything about it. And then it was, well, it is changing, but she's going to be the majority owner, but they're going to have majority control. And then you just didn't hear anything about it again.
It was, yeah, and then it just kind of went quiet. So I still don't know what the hell that was all about.
Shit.
And I'm sure the rest of the team didn't either. I mean, they're probably all like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Only thing I would say to the sky is Kalia. Vegas, call us.
Yeah.
We got a juice bar.
Liberty.
got a
Hey,
juice
still
bar
love the
for you.
juice bar. Still the juice bar.
So yeah, I think that, we'll see with, different teams and expansion as far as celebrity ownership. We'll see. Tom Brady has ownership in the Aces.
Yeah.
There's other players that have ownership stakes. Maybe worth mentioning, even though we don't have much news on it, is Brianna Stewart and Nafisa Collier announced the creation of a new league, unrivaled.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Starts in January.
When?
Yeah.
January?
January to March. It's
Too
gonna be
much.
on 12 teams. 8
Something like
teams
that.
or 12
Five
teams.
players a team, 3-on-3 format.
Yeah.
And for those who haven't watched the 3-on-3 format yet, I've yet to meet a basketball fan who hasn't watched it and fallen in love with it instantaneously. It's just a great style.
It's
Yeah.
great. I mean, it's creative.
It's
like,
fast.
Very fast.
So their business investments should make their salaries for it comparable to the WNBA salaries now, which would do more than places like Athletes Unlimited is able to do in helping them stay here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that
Hey,
hopefully it works out.
and hopefully, I'm rooting for Unrivaled to do well along with AU.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
And, shout out to Brianna Stewart for just becoming this killer leader as far, every issue you can think of, from social justice to Brittany's detainment to saying I'm tired of waiting for the league to move on certain stuff. So I'm going to move on it. And
Yep.
Mhm. That's great.
Yes.
she's the Bradley Lake of the WNBA.
Oh, shout out to Brandon Stewart for that.
That's funny.
Well, do we have any thoughts on the second half of the season going into it?
Well, I feel it's going to be Las Vegas, obviously. Actually, I honestly don't think they're gonna, yeah. Who's again? I mean, they are unstoppable.
I mean, I can see single-digit losses for Vegas. They're a
Yeah.
machine. And I'm curious to see how New York does in the second half of the season. Will they get better or stay the
Yes.
same team?
Absolutely.
They
Yeah,
fall
yeah,
apart.
absolutely.
We can hope that All Stars serve the purpose in bringing some of their key players together and helping spark a little bit for them.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
There's just something missing with them, but I mean, hopefully that was a sign of things to come for New York.
Dar, what do you think about the second half of the season?
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I think, like everybody said, Aces are gonna probably take it all. I see them maybe losing 2 more games, 3 at the tops. Sky, obviously, I have no hope for, nor do I care.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sad
Um,
face.
I'd like to see the Fever kind of get up there and get a little bit better. I think they've got
Hopefully,
good
but,
coaching. I think,
yeah.
they're a young team. If they don't do it this year, they'll be
Yes.
better next year. So
Hopefully,
Absolutely.
gotta find a way to win these close games to get a Fever.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But like Dar said, they're a young team, so it's gonna take a couple years for them to actually get their groove back in
Mhm.
order.
There's one team I want to keep my eye on, and that's Connecticut. How they do. They're playing great ball.
They're playing great ball, but maybe it's just because we're so used to the fact that they always do this well and then fall in the semifinals. So
I ain't saying they'll get back to the finals though. I mean, they could lose in round one depending on who they match up.
Yeah.
well, anybody can lose. It's a great team with the best, great league with the best athletes in the world.
Yes.
I wouldn't be
I-
surprised if Dallas goes a little bit further
Dallas,
than
yes.
they did last year because
Hey,
they've taken me by surprise this
Absolutely.
season.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
hey, Dallas is coming together along with Atlanta. They're playing real good basketball.
Oh
A
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
healthy Satu Sabali,
Absolutely.
Rike doing some mistakes, but whatever. Nobody's perfect.
And Big T, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're pretty into Big T there.
I mean, don't forget about Natasha Howard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a solid team. And shout out to Maddie Segrist, by the way.
Maddie Segrist is doing not as well as everyone expected, but doing well and improving.
She should play more. That's just me.
I wouldn't mind seeing it, but props to Coach Trammell too,
Yeah.
because not only is she corralling that team, but she, if you look at their social medias, you can see she's put an emphasis on making them get together off the court
Mhm.
and building
Yeah.
that chemistry.
Hey,
Mhm.
something happened to Dallas when they lost to either LA or Seattle, and they came together.
They were together since before. Even if you were to go watch one of their practices in preseason, like reporters were open about it. It was no secret. Something felt different.
Yeah, for sure.
I think when they interviewed Enrique after the game, Enrique said something that was telling though. They actually like each other on the court and off the court.
She said she learned how to dribble.
Hey, well, I don't know if we're gonna go that.
Oh my god. No comment. No comment.
Hey,
None.
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 Hey. I mean, it's great to see a young team come together like that too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
proud of them.
we'll see how it goes down. I mean,
Yeah.
And let's just hope the injury people don't take too many
Hopefully
more
not.
players off the Sparks, because then they'll
They
have
got to get healthy.
nobody.
They got to get healthy.
well, they got to get healthy, but they also got to stay healthy. And congrats
Man.
to Katie Lou Samuelson on her upcoming baby.
Yes.
I'm sure her and her family are very happy and proud.
Even though the Sparks don't have bodies, they're not out of the playoffs yet. They're not. Nobody is.
It's a 12-team league, Kelly. You have to try to
Okay.
make the playoffs.
Right.
And when you have
Including
8 out of 12 spots,
I mean,
it's
Yeah,
hard
that-
not to make the playoffs.
yeah, that means Seattle and Phoenix are still alive at the moment.
I'm not even gonna. If y'all want to discuss Seattle, go for it.
I ain't gonna. I mean, I'll
No,
discuss
look,
Phoenix.
I'm not gonna get into that discussion.
I'll discuss Phoenix. That's about it.
You think
Well-
Lloyd's gonna stay with them, or Lloyd
No.
gonna look for another?
oh, that is a tough question.
That's a tough question.
That's a
I
tough
can see
question.
Lloyd selecting Chicago or Los Angeles.
Really? Okay.
Seattle
that's-
has no momentum. They have no prospects. They have a maybe on the Caitlin Clark thing,
Yeah.
but that's a big maybe, and that's a couple years down the road.
Yeah,
Hey.
for sure.
Hey,
I don't-
I'm not-
Lloyd is balling out 30, 40-point games. And
Yeah.
Are they gonna interview her?
who?
Are they gonna interview Lloyd if she makes a decision? Because they didn't interview her much at the All-Star, just saying.
Right? They did
They did.
not.
Hey, as soon as she got the All-Star game repeat, let's move on to something else. They didn't even they didn't even care though. Like they just moved on to BG.
It feels like Seattle is taking every decision you should not make if you're a basketball team and doing it.
Mhm.
I don't know who any of the players are on the roster. You got Seattle fans, I can't believe I'm saying it out loud, that are comparing Gabby Williams to Michael Jordan.
Hey, I mean that's
Wait a
I mean,
minute. Wait a minute.
Ziggy's
Who-
more like Michael Jordan than.
Pause and
What,
rewind.
okay, what tequila were they drinking when they said this?
Oh,
I
Cuba
can
Longoria is
confirm.
Casa del Sol.
I can confirm that
Oh
was
my
actually
God.
said. That was actually said. I'm not kidding.
What? Who would in their right mind compare her to Mike? Oh, dear Lord
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Ay,
Maybe
ay,
now.
ay. What is our, oh my
Jewel
God.
is
Wow.
too good of a player to try to stick that out. And granted, when a player has a team that has a new facility, that's a big deal. And Seattle's got a really nice one opening next year.
Yeah. Oh,
That-
yeah.
And
I
that
forgot
could,
that
that
could play
could
a role.
help. That could help, but I don't know if it's enough to keep her there.
Mhm.
Because
They
that
gotta have
team
a
is,
juice bar.
no, they're not.
Damn.
That team is not going to be competitive anytime in the next 3 to 4 years.
No.
Well,
Mhm.
they'll have a breakfast buffet then. Just
Right.
stuff them with protein, eggs, and all that good stuff.
And lots of
Joe
bacon.
Bird, Lauren
Lots of
Jackson.
bacon.
And
Joe
Skittles.
Bird, Lauren Jackson, Brandon
Skittles.
Stewart not walking through that door anytime soon for Seattle. I can just say that.
Sure they are, to look at their own pictures and then walk back out.
Garbage. Hey.
Yes, hot, messy garbage. But
Hey. Is
anybody,
fans,
what, Kelly?
should fans rebuild? I mean,
We'll see with Phoenix. I would expect a resolution to the Skylar situation within the next week.
Yeah. And do you think DT will retire anytime soon, or is she gonna keep going till she's
she's
100?
too stubborn.
Yeah,
She should retire. I mean, no offense to her, but she should hang them up. But she's not going to.
my best guess
Yeah.
is she gives it one more year.
Serious?
She trying to set a record for the oldest WNBA player, or
Yeah,
what?
yeah, there you go.
Isn't she
She'll be out
already?
there.
Isn't,
She's gonna be out there dribbling with her walker soon.
isn't she already the oldest player?
Eat your heart out, Tom Brady.
Isn't DT already the oldest player?
Yes.
Oh,
And congratulating her early when she makes her 10,000th point.
You could tell you're not from Chicago, Brad, because you're just jinxing a whole bunch of shit. Aces are never going to lose again. Diana's going to hit 10,000.
I mean, Diane's gonna hit 10,000. That,
Oh my
that,
God.
Kelly, don't jump the gun on that shit because there's powers that be that will strike her down somehow.
damn.
Oh hell.
Keep Brittany happy, Phoenix. That's all you can do.
Well, I think Brittany's happy and enjoying a lot of things in life as she should be. So I don't think she's going to
Yeah.
be unhappy anywhere she's at.
She deserves
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome back,
Yes,
Yes,
BG.
yes, yes. Welcome back,
Much
BG.
love, BG. Much love.
Yeah, much love. The
Yeah.
game is. I mean, the game isn't the same without you.
It's glad that we're able to enjoy the the game finally.
Yes.
For sure.
Dar, anything you want to bring up?
No, I already did.
Um,
Brad, Asia.
I mean, again, I think it's
Go ahead, Brad. You
I-
have the floor.
go ahead,
I
Brad.
think it's going to be a very interesting second half. Not for the top teams, Aces, Sun, New York. I think for that middle of the pack, Minnesota, Dallas, teams like that, it's going to be very
Yeah.
interesting.
All right. Yeah.
Asia,
Hey,
anything? Hold on, Kelly. Asia, anything?
Well, I was gonna say Snape's not very happy with the Lynx because they
They
won't
are
take
only
his
down by
cat.
4. They are only down by 4, by the way.
They're only
Uh,
down by 4.
I
But
mean, it's still a game.
But you know what? It's gonna be like Brad was saying, it's gonna be kind of interesting to see that middle pack because those are the ones that are fighting for that spot in the playoffs. So
Right.
it's gonna
Right.
be very, very interesting towards
It always
Towards playoff
clusters.
time.
It always
Right.
clusters at the end.
yeah,
So
for sure.
The best hope for the middle team is to get that 5th seed to play Connecticut. Stay out the 7 and 8 seeds, especially the 8 seed. Your season's about to end in 2 games.
Everybody else is the runt.
Yeah.
let's wrap it up there
All right.
and remind everyone to check us out on all social media platforms and check out Asia's TikTok videos. Those are always good.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are the best.
They are outrageous.
Who says I have too much energy on them? There's not enough energy for the WNBA.
There's not.
Too much.
You
Should
have
be
energy.
more
so
of it.
much energy. You're making your microphone glow.
Oh, that's a nice microphone, by the way.
Oof. Swoosh.
All right, everyone, till next time.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay, take care.